Career coaching has a reputation problem, and it shapes every engagement before the coach and client meet. Half the people calling themselves career coaches are dispensing resume advice and LinkedIn tips. The other half know they're supposed to stay in coaching and spend most sessions fighting the pull to just tell the person what to do. The architecture that holds the stance: 5 engagement shapes, 4 moves, 1 non-negotiable sequence. Career coaching has a structural pull that no other coaching discipline has in quite the same form. The client arrives wanting answers: which offer to take, whether the industry change makes sense, how to reframe their LinkedIn. The coach often has real expertise. The market expects career coaches to dispense career advice. 3 forces, all live at once. The 4 moves are how you work with them. And the 4 moves name the architecture before any persona work begins. Read the persona, hold the stance, contract the agreement, land the experiment. In that order, every time, regardless of which doorway the client came through. The 4 moves sequence in this order. Read the persona, identify the dominant engagement shape and its predictable advice pull. Hold the stance, resist consulting, resume review and salary tactics. Contract the agreement, build the coaching contract, including 3-party structures when a sponsor pays. Land the experiment, close every session on 1 concrete move the client owns. The sequence matters. Skipping the stance before persona work produces drift. Skipping the experiment before closure produces clients who loop. The 5 engagement shapes are entry patterns for the engagement, not categories of person. The laid-off executive presents as "I'm taking time to think." The pull is to help them weigh options. The mid-career pivoter says, "I need to make a decision." The pull is to weigh in on the pivot. The stuck mid-careerist says, "I've been thinking about a change." The pull is to get them moving. The returner says, "I need help getting back in." The pull is to coach the job search. The encore says, "I want something different." The pull is to design the next chapter with them. 5 distinct presentations, 5 distinct pulls, 1 architecture underneath all of them. Say you're coaching a senior executive let go 3 months ago. She presents as calm and forward-looking. 2 sessions in, she's asking whether she should take a call from a search firm. She's a laid-off executive who has moved toward pivoter territory mid-engagement. The persona shifted. The 4 moves, particularly holding the stance, are what keep the engagement from shifting with her. That's why the doorways are diagnostic frames, not slots to file people into. The same client can walk through 2 doorways in a single engagement. The persona modules are pattern recognition tools. They help a coach read what kind of transition the client is in and what advice pull comes with it. The problem is that pattern recognition without a boundary discipline just sharpens the instinct to respond. And when the instinct is to be useful, sharper instinct means faster drift. That's why the sequence in this course is deliberate. Module 1 first, persona modules after. A coach who can read the pivoter's presentation but hasn't installed the stance discipline will drift more efficiently, not less. Everyone watches Module 0 and Module 1. After that, pick the persona modules that match the clients you actually work with or expect to work with. Modules 7, 8, and 9 run in that order at the end. The persona recognition cards are the paired resource here, 1 per engagement shape, covering presentation, identity work, advice pool, derailers, and boundary cases. Use them during discovery calls while you're still reading which engagement shape is dominant. They're reference material. The goal is pattern recognition in session behavior, not a card to consult between sessions. Before Module 1, which of the 5 engagement shapes are you most likely to encounter in the next 6 months? Note 1 or 2 clients currently in your practice who might fit. The match doesn't need to be precise. The point is to create an anchor so the pattern recognition sharpens as the course builds. If you have no current career coaching clients, identify the persona you'd be least prepared to coach without this course. That one is worth knowing before you start. The moves don't make career coaching easier. They make it possible to stay in coaching when everything in the room is pulling toward consulting. The 5 personas are the cases. The 4 moves are what you do inside each one. That's the architecture. Module 1 installs the discipline that makes it functional.